A lot of companies think that they have metadata because it lives somewhere in a catalog. But metadata that just sits on a shelf isn't helping anyone. It's like an old reference book that nobody opens. And that's the gap that active metadata is meant to close. Welcome to Between the Columns, quick, practical videos from Atlan that make modern data concepts easy to understand. Traditional metadata is something you go hunt for. Active metadata shows up for you in the moment you need it. Here's a simple distinction. Passive metadata just describes things. Active metadata actually does things. There are two shifts that activate your metadata. It meets you where you work, and it connects to what you're doing. So firstly, it shows up in your tools. If you're building a dashboard, you shouldn't open a separate tab just to figure out whether a dataset is trusted, what customer means today, or who owns the model behind a metric. Active metadata gives you context in the moment, not after you've already made 3 wrong assumptions. Secondly, it connects to workflows. This is the part where it actually does something. You find a dataset, you can request access right there. A pipeline fails, the right people can get notified because Lineage knows who's impacted. A dataset gets deprecated, anyone using it can get nudged to the replacement. That's metadata moving from documentation to action. So active metadata isn't about more metadata. It's metadata that reduces friction and improves decisions. It helps people pick the right dataset the first time, understand what they're looking at, and avoid the same painful mistakes because the meaning is built into the flow of work. You can think of it like this. Traditional metadata is like a paper map in your glove box, whereas active metadata is like a GPS. It guides you while you're moving, it updates when something changes or you've missed a turn, and it warns you before you take an expensive detour. So, if your metadata only helps after someone goes searching for it, it'll fade into the background. But if it shows up inside the tools your teams already use and drives real workflows like alerts, access, recommendations, ownership, then you, my friend, have active metadata. That's when it stops being documentation and it starts being impact.